shoulder episode where you had like you say Wednesday we was open. Basically talking to us.
Thursday.
That's right.
People don't realize a lot of these things they worship go back to ancient gods. Medea, the Greek goddess of visions and spells and propaganda.
Yep.
Right? So people get on scrolling all day. Oh, you see, you hear about this? Did you see that? And you don't know that you're worshiping other gods. You're putting that before the Most High.
Right.
We'll come out here and we'll read to you what the scripture says about to go down. But you'll think to yourself, well, they said on the news this, so I don't. So you putting that before what the Lord says?
Yeah.
You're worshiping another God.
Right.
You got a lot of self-worship going on in this time too, as well.
Yep.
With social media, especially with these women. Yep, that's right, man. They out here trying to get as many likes and views, doing all kinds of crazy shit just to get that self love, man. You know, they not out here trying to say like, well,
They're trying to gratify the flesh.
yeah.
So most of these people, their whole day revolves around feeling good. They serve their own belly. In Romans 1, it tells you what? That people worship the creature more than their creator.
Right.
And that's what you see on every facet of life. You see people worshiping the creature more than their creator. So what's the recompense for? What's the end all be all when you're living that way? Death.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. It's no nice way to say it. If you're serving your own belly and your flesh, the end of your walk is death.
Right.
That's it.
I'll start over again. This is back in Joshua 24, verse 15. It says, "And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood."
Which you people still serve to this day. We gave you some examples. Idol worship ain't necessarily you got a statue in your closet and you got the candles and you like, don't anybody look at it, you down there bowing to a statue. No, it's the way that you walk in. And you people walk in a converted way, hey, shalom. Okay? Go ahead, man.
"Or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell, but as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord."
So this is the spirit that the elect are going to be in.
Right.
As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We're not going to be going with the flow. The elect are going to be sighing and crying for the abominations being done in the midst thereof. That's one of the things that all the elect have in common. They're going to be vexed day to day with the filthy conversation of the wicked, just like Lot was. Right? It says that just man was vexed from day to day with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Yeah, man, and the reason you people are pretty much we got that binding of that is because we had an agreement with the Lord. Exodus 24.
I got it. Go ahead.
You got it? Yeah, because we had made that, when Moses had, throughout the book of the law, which was this, the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai,
Right.
he said, he sprinkled that blood on the people, and they agreed to make a pact with the Lord. They said, everything that the Lord has said we shall do. Now, we're bound by it. Now we have that contract, that pact.
Choice. Right.
So that's why these people are being judged. That's why these people will be judged, for going up, man. Not following after the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because they refuse to, they have broken that contract.
And over to the end of their bargain. Yes. I got some real quick. This is 2 Chronicles 15, 12, and 13. And they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord's power of their fathers with all their heart and with all their soul.
With all their heart, all their mind, and all their soul, man. So they agreed to it. They said, okay, yes, everything that the Lord has said, all this we will do. That's right.
That whosoever will not seek the Lord's power of Israel should be put to death.
And that's why we go into the curses, man, to Deuteronomy 28 and 15 on down. And now part of those curses is that we will go be sent into a nation that we don't know, and we're going to serve them. Everything that's going on here on the planet Earth is according to the will of the Lord, man, especially to the nation of Israel. All the curses Baruch, the first chapter, man. I said when we roughly paraphrasing, we went off, man, those curses cleaved unto us. So that's why we see people through completely done, man.
Especially of our nation.
Yeah, especially for our nation. These people that are drinking 4 Cokes a day, 4 Locos. You know what I'm saying?
David.
The black mile with the wood tip. The black mile with the wood tip. Wine, black mile. Right.
Also, that's why it says it again in Isaiah, the 1st chapter. You know what I'm saying? The putrefying swords. You know what I'm saying? It's just, the body is completely done, man. There's no way of saving it. The only way to save that body is to burn it up and raise it back up. Like that, talk about that phoenix. You know what I'm saying? The ashes. You gotta burn the whole body to bring up new. And bring up for it to come out new, man. I still got more on this. This is back in Joshua 24, verse 16. It says, and the people answered and said, the Lord forbid that we should forsake the Lord to serve other gods.
You niggas said it again. But this go around, we gonna see who's serious, man.
Right.
Because the people that are serious, the Lord's gonna be protecting them. This service is gonna eat. You should be hungry, right? This is gonna be a clear separation unto who the Lord is protecting and dealing with and guiding, and who He's not. You're gonna get caught up in those skirmishes for a minute if the Lord ain't with you. I don't care how strong, how smart you are, how much access to resources that you have. If the Lord ain't with you, you ain't gonna make it out of this day.
Right. The Lord's making a clear separation. Go back to the ancient account. The Lord delivered all of Israel out of Egypt, man. You know what I'm saying? They got out there in the wilderness and started talking shit, murmuring. You know what I'm saying? Not faithful. After they saw all those miracles, still murmuring and talking crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
That kind of nigga need his ass whooped.
Man, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Somebody that you done housed, that you done took care of. These fucking niggas, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In Myrtle Beach, this was a big thing because we was right there at the main spot.
Oh, man.
And I used to just really, oh man, it's like why? And they be at a stop. We at a stoplight.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, no.
He losing. I hope so. Right up in the building.
Yeah, I'm off my train.
It's all good. I'll finish it up with going back to the point I was making. He saved all of Israel out of physical Egypt, but in these times he's not going to do that again. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to save the whole nation, man. You know, he's going to destroy the majority of his people. Them same ones that was in the wilderness murmuring, talking trash, man. You know, that he basically beat it out because he made them walk around for 40 years and let them die, but wouldn't let them enter into the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Which he's going to do it again these times. He's going to kill the majority of the people.
Well, yeah, that's right. I just want to make this quick point. Is the Lord called us out in Nehemiah the 9th chapter. He gave us a list, a quick list, I'm going to say, of all the mercies that He showed unto us, right? So I'm just going to run through it. I'm not going to read all of it because it's a lot. This is Nehemiah chapter 9, where I'm starting at verse 4. It says, then stood up on the stairs of verse 6 it says, though even the Lord alone, thou hast made heaven and the heavens and heavens, with all their hosts, earth, and all things that are therein, the sea and all that is therein, and thou preservest them all, and the hosts of air worship thee. So the Most High created all these things, right? It says, thou art the Lord, the God that didst choose Abram and brought him forth of Ur of the Chaldeans, and gavest him the name of Abraham. Right? Because that was when He had promised Abram, and then changed the name to Abraham, that out of him is going to come multiple nations, but from that specific seed, He's going to pass down the heritage, the promises, and everything, right? And it says, and foundest his heart faithful before thee until thou, and didst see the affliction of our fathers in Egypt, and heardest their cry by the Red Sea. We'll jump down again, verse 11. And thou didst divide the sea before them, so that they went through the midst of the sea of the dry land, and the persecutors thou threwest into the deeps as a stone in the mighty waters, right? Just giving you more examples, right? verse 12, moreover, thou leddest them into the day of the cloudy pillar, and the night of the pillar of fire, to give them light in the way where thou should go. Keep going down. It says, and made it known unto them the holy Sabbath. Keep going down, and gavest them bread of heaven from their hunger. Keep going down. And this is the point. Verse 16, it says, but they and our fathers fell proudly, and hardened their necks, and hearkened not to thy commandments. You know, and that's Israel, man. Like, bro, that's why Nehemiah is talking about this, man. Like, the Lord did this, he did that. He was the creator of the heaven, the heavens. You know what I'm saying? He set up the Sabbath for y'all. You know what I'm saying? He changed Abraham into Abraham. He set you up as a nation that's going to inherit all the promises, kingdom and everything. But what did it say in verse 16? It says, but your fathers dealt proudly, man. You know, and that's the point, man. Our people are so goddamn stiff-necked that they don't even like being called Israel, man.
Right. I'm black. Right. That's what you tell a nigga, hey man, you know you're Israelite. I don't know about all that, I'm black.
Well, that's what Charles and White said. These other niggas. You know, he don't want to be there.
We been niggas. God, that nigga. Man, he a nigga, all right.
Grandma was a nigga.
Man, that's like that Uncle. Y'all seen the Boondocks? That one Boondocks episode with Uncle Ruckus. You know, he got DNA tested to see if he was some kind of white heritage. But it said that he was 102% black with a 2% margin of error. He was all sad. He was sad as hell. He was like,
I'm one of these dog names. Yeah.
Verse 17 it says, and refused to obey, neither were mindful of the wonders that thou didst among them, but hardened their necks, and in their rebellion appointed a captain to return to their ready to pardon, gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and forsook them not. You know, and the Lord did that multiple times, man. Even when Moses, the Lord said, man, move, man, I'm about to destroy these people. And Moses was, you know, he was like, hold on, you know.
What you saying?
You know, babe, and the Lord showed them mercy, man.
Right.
Again and again. And now, again, Yahweh Shai has been established. So now we have, you know, they come in here and they, like it says in Ezekiel, I think 32, the 32nd chapter, you know, we are like as a lovely song, you know, and they bid us, you know, Godspeed, roughly paraphrasing, you know, but they completely ignore us, man. You want me to jump back to that?
I think that might have been it on that Joshua, man. So, you know, we went into, you know, we gotta choose life. Let's get into some of the judgments for not choosing. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Second Ezra, the scourges for amendment that's going to be sent upon those that dwell upon the earth. Let's get into those things. All right, because hey, if you want to be filthy, the Lord says in the last book of the Bible, let he which is filthy be filthy still. I believe that's Revelation 22 and 11. Yeah, go ahead.
Second Ezra chapter 16. Verse 14 it says, behold, the plagues are sent, and who shall not return? It's like it says, it shall not return.
You start at 2 on down.
Yeah, start all the way over 2. Second Ezra chapter 2, chapter 16.
I'm not going on your spirit, bro.
We got time.
We got another 35 minutes to teach, so.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 2, it says, I started with 1. Woe be unto you, be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves and be clothed with clothes of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may return it back?
A sword is sitting upon you. You look at America today, man. Venezuela sending their prisoners up here. Yep. The stage is set for a great dark time to take place here in America. Something that we've been prophesying about for a long time, from our apostles and elders on down. The inflation has messed up the value of the dollar. You see bridges blowing up, trade is being fucked up, another pestilence on the way. All the ingredients for a bad time are in the pot. All the ingredients for Jacob's trouble are in the pot. The Lord just has to do something to spark it all off.
Verse 4, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Verse 5, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
If I quickly say, keep asking, basically, who may turn it back, who may quench it, who may send it away. There's no mercy. Right? The only one that's bringing forth, is the Lord.
Yeah.
But he's causing this to be brought upon this earth, brought upon this land.
And you Jakes, y'all gonna be pleading for stuff to go back to normal. Y'all gonna be willing to do anything, but just to get a sense of normalcy. And you know what it's gonna be sold to you? What a pipe dream that's gonna be sold to you? Take this chip, man. We can get things flowing back to how they used to be if you take this chip. If you don't know, that's just gonna send you further down the rabbit hole. Slippery slope. You know? That's what's coming to you people. There's only one avenue to escape the perils. And really we're not escaping. You are brought on a precept to do back when you get it for me. They said that the wicked suffer straight things. They're talking about we gonna suffer straight. We're gonna be in the midst of it too. It's just that you're equipped with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's the difference. And the protection, of course, because we're in the custody of the Lord, but you're in the custody of this devil.
Right.
See? And brother, get that, and then we'll pick back up.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 7 and verse 18. And it reads, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things.
Straight, S-T-R-A-I-T. A pathway of difficulty. So we're gonna be witnessing and enduring all of the chaos that's going on too. But go ahead.
And hope for why? For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, yet shall not see the why.
Yeah, so we're gonna have an avenue to escape. We're gonna have a pathway to navigate the perils, man. If you're not walking in an upright fashion towards the Lord, if you're not seeking His face and trying to offend less, hey man, ain't gonna be no why. Ain't gonna be no pathway for you to evade the evils that's coming upon the earth, man. Zephaniah 2 and 3 says what? Seek righteousness, seek meekness, so that you may be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. You niggas ain't gonna be hid.
Because Jake look at the word deliverance as something minuscule.
Yeah.
If you have to be delivered, that means something bad has to take place. You know, it's a beautiful thing when you understand the word. There's going to be danger that lies ahead. It's going to take a higher power to deliver you from it, man.
The elder Bonsapai, he was saying that being delivered isn't a minuscule thing. If you have to be delivered, that means you were what? In a position where you were helpless, where you couldn't do anything for yourself. Somebody had to do it for you. So our people are about to be put in a position where there's not going to be anything that you can do to ease the pain, to deliver yourself. America's finna be a scary movie. It's gonna be all the scary movies, the Purge, all that put together. And I like to say shit like that. So they can
I was almost swallowed.
A little ta-da right there. That's a ta-da.
You know she's proud too in her spirit. She got that Jada Pinkett spirit.
That's good.
Yeah, it goes into that in Isaiah the 3rd chapter. You know, the way that they walk, with the twinkling of the feet. You know what I'm saying, and the ornaments and everything. That, they walk like this.
The nigga woman, she walk to her hips just go like this, like she exaggerates it. It's a mating call. You know what I mean? Like damn, I know you got some curves on you, but it don't do that.
No.
I know it don't do that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Alright, go ahead.
This is Sirach 7 and 17. It says, going to the vengeance of the Lord. Sirach 7 and 17, it says, humble thyself greatly, for the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and worm. It's like, I'm going to read that again and say, humble thyself greatly, for the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and worm. So we've got to humble ourselves greatly, because what's coming upon the earth to the ungodly is going to be fire. They're going to be brought to stubble, all right? They're going to be burnt to a crisp. And like I said, what is a worm? The worm is the lowest of the low. All right, so these ungodly is going to be brought forth and show that they're going to be brought low. Hey, the Lord is going to show us who the men of the Lord. We're going to be raised up in this time to come.
You see, we we understand that we can do nothing without the how about Shem Yahushua.
Right.
That's something we know. You know? But the wicked, they don't know that. They think they got it.
Yeah.
So they're about to be shown that they're a worm. The scriptures even tell us, "Oh Jacob, thou worm." A worm is what? Like the brother went into. Defenseless. It can't do nothing to defend itself. It just got to hope that you have mercy. Yeah. A worm got to hope that you have mercy if you run across it.
Right.
That's what that's us. That's the position we're in. You understand?
It's subject to anything. Bird, hell, ants, anything. They can't stop.
Can't do nothing.
They can't do nothing.
You understand? We're preaching the Bible.
Oh, amen, brother. Is the same people over there in that
we're
corner?
on the
Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank y'all for your service.
Yeah, real quick. So you were basically saying that. Yeah, that's a lot of shit. Yeah.
Somebody get Proverbs 7 chapter for this brother.
Oh yeah, the brother said these people are not gonna be able to deliver themselves. All the things they're gonna try to do is gonna be useless, man. Right. You gotta go. Jump down to verse like 40.
Yeah, this is the best part. This is Proverbs 16. I mean, that's like 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 40. It says, listen to my, in the GNT, it says, listen to my message, my people, and get ready for the battle. When the disaster comes, you must live as people whose home is not in this world.
Yeah, these
No, go ahead.
And it say, verse 40, it says, listen to my message, my people, and get ready for the battle.
Yeah, hey, we and us, you know what I'm saying? We know the message, but we constantly gotta, you know what I'm saying, go over the scriptures, man, to put out, to keep our minds sharp with, man.
Right.
You see?
When the disaster comes, you will live as people whose home is not of this world.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're doing that right, we're preparing our minds for that right now to be attached. You see? Like we was going into earlier about laying up treasures in heaven, you know what I'm saying? God damn, man. What the fuck is going on?
It's Babylon.
I think some president coming or some shit.
To make a profit from what they sell. They must be ready to run for their lives.
Yeah.
The customer must expect to lose whatever they buy. Whoever builds a house should not plan to live in it.
Yeah, see, so that shows you a mindset, like I said, we were going over earlier about people storing up treasures on earth and then versus them storing up treasures in heaven, man.
Right,
see, when this time comes, like the brother read it, when the disasters come, you know what I'm saying, these people are not going to, they're not going to be willing to let go of those things that they have, man. You see? But the Lord has been preparing us right now, all this we're in a preparation time, man. You see different trials, the Lord is getting us, you know, having particular things happen to where he makes us hate this place even more, man. You see? Like everything about it, man. So it's going to be more easier for us to detach from this place and these people, man.
Right.
See if you're going, bro?
Verse 43 says, farmers should not expect to harvest their crops or pick their grapes.
Yeah.
Those who marry must not expect to have children, and those who don't marry must live as they have been widowed.
Yeah, keep going.
Can I say something? Yeah, so in this life, we're supposed to move. Like the scripture say, you're in this world, but you're not of it. So if you watch any spy movie, you'll see the spy, he may have a life, he may have a family, he's been undercover for years, but it's just something he's doing. But when it's time for him to walk, it's nothing for him to just cut it all off and complete the mission. That's how we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be able to cut it all off and complete the mission. But if you've been giving yourself over to this place, it's not going to be easy for you to complete the mission.
You done fell in love.
You done fell in love with the bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like brother, the child's father killed his brother, bro.
Yeah.
And he sent him to America as a spy, and he ended up having a kid and falling in love with shit. Well, he wanted to overthrow America. You know what I'm saying? He stole vibranium and shit. That's what
He's like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's like,
breaking all the protocol.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But this is the point. This is the point I'm trying to make in this next verse.
We got to get to this is verse 45. It says, anything that is done will be useless.
See, so anything that these people try to do when they're trying to save their life, it's gonna be useless, man. See, they're gonna try to when the Lord really hits this place, man. Like the brother said, all the ingredients are in the pot. You see, all it's gonna take is for somebody to spark the fire, turn the stove on, man.
Right.
You see, so once that does happen, anything that these people try to do, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be useless, man. You know. That's why it's important now to store your treasures up in heaven, man.
Right.
See what we doing right, what brothers doing right now. This is gonna be money in the times to come, man. We're gonna be able to tap into those spiritual bank accounts, man.
Yeah.
You see?
The spiritual riches. We mentioned it earlier that the true riches are the fear of the Lord. Because us fearing the Lord. Give me that phone.
Light bulb.
That fear is gonna allow you to navigate the times that are coming upon the earth, man. You people have no idea what's getting ready to pop off. Like I said it last, I think I said it Tuesday with Odi Ashawama. This first world country is getting ready to have third world problems.
Yep.
See? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 47 is that anyone who makes money will do so only to see it violently taken away. The more possessions people gather, the more they spend on their cities and houses, to more attention they give to their personal appearance, the more angry the Lord will become with them because of their sin.
Right.
This is what the Lord says. Just as a respectable woman despises as a prostitute, that was one of them. It says, so righteous despises sinful, no matter how attractive it may look.
Yeah. Because again, for you to continue to have access to your riches and the comforts of this world, you're gonna have to give your soul over to this man to get it.
Right.
To keep it, I mean. All right. Yeah. So the Lord is also, if you have riches and substance in that day, you know what you're gonna be. You know what you're gonna be when you have substance and you got all these nice things. You're gonna be a target in the day of the Lord's hands. You niggas that y'all think y'all got a little something. Even you Edomites that you know, you low level Edomites that got little riches, you're gonna be a target in that day.
Yeah, that's the first place these people gonna go to. These rich niggas, man. See, because they already know what.
You know who got it.
The only thing that's stopping them right now is society continuing on.
Yeah.
Once resources become low, like the scripture said in Luke 21, perplexities, distress of nations. What's all that shit? And hey, going back to like you said, that bridge. This bridge shit is gonna slow a lot of shit. It's gonna slow a lot of shit down in America, and these people gonna start to feel this shit. You see, and once they do that, it's gonna be that saying in chapter 15 about them not caring about their officials.
Sedition of one man.
Yeah, you know.
Look, once that purge horn go off, right? What is the purge horn gonna look like for us? People pick up 911, and all you hear is that. When you pick up the call the police, you seeing them pull back in major cities already.
Right.
People pick up the call the police, and all you hear is that.
Bro, they sending niggas a voicemail, bro.
Sending your ass the voicemail. When people realize that there's no officers out here.
Right.
Wait, the officers
They gonna be out here.
The officers out here looting too.
Exactly.
Hey,
Hey, then
It's gonna be
remember,
up.
then remember, people say, yeah, defund the police. Yeah, okay.
But hey, who put that narrative out? This devil put that narrative out there to be put.
Right.
To create that environment.
You at that one city, bro. I think it's either Boston or Baltimore. Oh, they said from a particular hours, bro. It's only gonna be three police officers patrolling that whole city.
Yeah, like 2,000. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bro.
But definitely, they got
Pittsburgh,
This gonna be like a Batman scene. He's gonna be like a Robin.
Hey, Pittsburgh did the same thing like 2 weeks ago. They said, hey man, if we call you and you know, we might be able to show up, we might not. If the burglar, you know, is there, we'll show up.
Yeah.
Nigga, if the burglar is there,
Got in a life,
you know what I mean?
like a life or death situation. They say if it's just something that, you know, that's why they said somebody breaking in your house, you go in there and they ain't really giving you no life or death threat, no threat to your life.
Just give what they want.
Yeah.
Well, what they gonna want? They gonna want some woman.
Yep.
Just give them what they want.
Yep. You would try to call the police out here. Doo-doo-doo.
I'm
Or,
sorry.
hey, look,
Yeah, it's out there, right?
hey, like the apostle said years back, you dial 911, shalom.
Yeah.
We'll come through the phone and snatch your neck. That's where your power will be for real, man.
So people gonna realize it's like people gonna realize in that day, man, it seems like the only people that have some kind of normalcy of protection are these dudes. Can I be down with y'all? Can I keep with y'all?
Isaiah 4:1.
Yeah. That's Isaiah 4:1 is the y'all seen the movie was the Class Act?
Yeah, Class
Yeah.
Popsicle was talking to kid. Hey, can I be down with y'all? Can I kick with y'all? That's how these people gonna be, man. When the Lord, you know, gets ready to unravel America, and there's people dying in the streets, and you don't got access to a phone no more, these people gonna lose. Hey, that eclipse coming through Dallas, if phone service really go off, these people gonna be through. If you took the phone from people, these people wouldn't be able to do anything. They wouldn't be able to get home, most of these people. People wouldn't be able to get home if you took their phone.
Right.
Ooh. Think about it.
It's like in these movies, man. These post-apocalyptic movies. The only ones that really have access to safety are the ones that are like really, detached from the world. You know, but when you look at it like the main character in the movie, they're always entwined with like military or CIA or they have some kind of connection. Yeah, they had
satellite phone.
Yeah, they had a connection to where they was, they were the only, like that movie about where when the meteor was gonna come and destroy everything. It's that one?
Greenland, the recent one?
Yeah, the one where they had to fly to Greenland.
Oh yeah, that's all Greenland.
Yeah, that one. Hey, what in the beginning of the movie he got that phone call saying like, hey, you know, this is the safe spot. Come here, you got access, because he had that access.
Yeah.
And then what them other people that heard him with that phone call, they was like, take my child, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm resembling that with the elect, man. We the only ones that want to have that access
to that green land, to that those green pastures, to the safe spot.
Right. Hey, y'all remember about, I think 2023 sometime, when they told 100 senators to start using satellite phones, Zoom, that make, I think, it says senators issue satellite phones. It said May 24, 2023, the satellite phone technology has been offered to 100 senators. That was last year, but all of a sudden now you see clips is coming up.
Yeah,
They told them a while back to start using satellite phones.
It might be that.
Because it's connected to the satellite.
Yeah.
Like you get a connection anywhere with that.
An EMP ain't going to affect it like that.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yep.
And that's what they really want to do. They want to put an EMP, get you people off of the internet, because the truth is on the internet.
Right.
They're like, well, shit, we got to figure out a way to just snatch it from these niggas.
Right.
Every time we do something, somebody saying got something to say.
Right.
So, you know, an EMP would be perfect to forward their plans. What happened? Okay, yeah. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if this was if this was, you know, that event that got things on the ball. Abaratazad is, and Abaratazad, the Lord is with us and strengthens our minds. Wow, man.
This is, you know, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is our satellite phone. Esau's already prepared, man. Esau's got something on a higher frequency better than cell phones or anything that where they can communicate. I believe it's called encode or something like that. But it's pretty much a way that Esau communicates in the military that's a way higher grade than just cell phones. You know, so even even if Esau wipes out the grid, he's still gonna be able to communicate within themselves.
Man,
I believe it's called encode. I'm pretty sure it's called encode.
as we go on, and you see brothers bring up points like that, what you realize is that what we're a part of cannot be attacked. We're not touchable in the spirit. Yeah, this devil gonna get some of us because that's prophecy, right? But at the end of the day, there's no. If you're with the Lord, you can't lose.
Right.
What else would you want to put your faith in?
Yeah, I found it. Yeah, it's called M code. So it says
M-code?
yeah, M-code. It says the M code is a type of military signal applied in the L1 56.42 MHz and L2 427 16 MHz bands that is designed to increase security of GPS signals and improve the anti-jamming capabilities of military receivers.
EMP, electromagnetic pulse. That's how you stop communication. All right. So this devil, for him to establish his NWO, to get all the people on board with his plans, with his march, he needs an event like that to move it along. You see?
2 Corinthians 2 and 12. Block 11. It says in the NLT, it says, so that Satan will not outsmart us. We are familiar with his evil scheme. His evil scheme.
That's the NLT.
And that's what it is. Like, the Lord has gave us this knowledge and understanding to reveal these certain things, and He's opened our eyes to see these things. All right, and we see what Esau is setting up to do. Like, so now you got that, what is it, the eclipse coming up. Now you got so many people getting emails saying, get water, get food. All right, and you ever seen that happen before? Yeah. He said, get all your stuff together, get prepared. What are you preparing for? All right, nothing like this ever happened with any other eclipse. So why are you setting it up now, and telling everybody to get prepared? What are you setting up for? Let's believe that's why you got all these different meetings, like dollars and all that. Let's believe they have discussed and got these things prepared. So this already been on the agenda. Yeah, that's
They sending emails. They sending emails to different counties, like smaller counties that have a smaller population, like Dallas, or not like Dallas. Like I got an email, a dude that lives in Hillsborough got an email saying that they start up on this, start up on that. Roads are gonna be through. We're gonna have an excess amount of people coming into town that we've never had experienced before. Yeah. Hey, my job, bro, gave me the day off on that day.
You gonna take it? Hell yeah, take it off.
Yeah,
he be like work.
Take your ass off, man.
They didn't give us a choice to say, well, yeah, we're not working that
That
day.
day.
So that day, man, I don't know.
Real like a mom.
It may not come to nothing. You just never know.
It may be nothing, but it may be everything.
Maybe everything.
You know what I mean? So it's just like in the time of the think about it, here in Texas, we got all these people crossing the border. All right, just walk across.
Yeah.
You got all these countries saying that they emptying their prisons. People say, hey, we been emptying the prisons. These guys are going up there. MS-13 dudes, another game they said.
Right.
All these dudes coming across the border. All these people coming to see the eclipse. It's just like everything again. It's like all the ingredients are in the pot. For something to go down. For something to go down.
Right.
And as a spiritual man, we can't just be like, we gotta consider it.
Right. Yeah. You had all these. I saw this little video. This lady was basically recording these guys that just crossed the border. They were like right on the border. And they were texting. They were like, "Where are you coming from?" And the whole group of number of men.
Yeah.
I'm coming from Pakistan. I'm coming from India. Yeah. All these different places. And he was like, "How do you get over to Mexico to get across?" Yeah. They were like, "We walk." And they never would tell them like how they got over. He didn't walk from over there all the way over here.
The UN ship dropped your ass off and said, "Hey, follow this path." That's what happened. Sleeper salesmen set this shit off.
Yep.
And ever since they opened up the borders, little shit like bridges and fires and shooting and all this been happening.
Right.
Why do you think that is?
Right.
It make me think back to when they first started. That dude that was coming across, he said, "You're too stupid to know who I am, but soon you will know."
Right.
Think about that.
Yeah, they should stop that. They the right thing.
Like, nigga, you can't. You gotta go back where you came from.
Tackle that.
Yeah, they should have tackled. They should have sent Ray Lewis down that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Tackle that nigga.
This is 2 Ezra 15, verse 5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, and death, and destruction." That's what's getting ready to happen, man. God's going police officer ain't gonna try to help you. Yeah, there's nothing to protect, man. He's gonna protect himself. He's gonna leave, get what he needs to.
One more siren on that.
Hey, if you see an ambulance in that day, you gonna look at it and you're gonna be there. It's gonna be Boogie. Boogie gonna be in there. Ain't nobody coming to help you, bro.
Yeah, man, you're gonna see the hella ambulances parked. You know, the police cars. You know, just like in I Am Legend. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna be out there to help you, man. They're gonna try to help themselves first before they or they're not even gonna try to help anybody, man. You know, and that day, man, it's gonna be every man for himself.
And if you see anybody, it might be unwise to even try to help the motherfucker. You always seen Booker Eli? When he had that girl over there acting like she was blind? Hey, bro, you gotta really consider it that day. But for a man of the Lord to take somebody on and want to help somebody, his spirit gonna have to tell him to do it. Because most men gonna be like, bro, look, bro, why the fuck would you be with me? I don't know you.
Right.
You don't follow the code, bro.
Yeah. That same energy, like when you try to run down on a woman out here, and she like, yo, I don't know you. How you talking to me? It's gonna be reversed.
Right.
It's gonna be like, hey, bro, I don't know you.
Right.
Back the fuck up.
Hey, even if you know them, when these times really get hard, what was that movie that just came out? Bumming them.
Leave the World Behind.
Leave the World Behind. What did Kevin Bacon say when old boy came up to him? He was like, "You know me." He was like, "I said, that was always, yeah. Chill your ass out.
Back your ass up.
Back your ass up."
That's how, and it's another movie that's getting ready to come out called Civil War. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Yeah, I'm gonna see that.
Oh yeah.
In the preview, the dude he was walking with his family, and the dude stopped him. He was like, "Hey, what's this all about, man? I'm just traveling. I'm an American." And the other dude said, "What kind of American?" Egyptian against Egyptian, bro. This shit about to go down, bro.
That coincided with that movie Bushwick. That was that Bushwick good. That was the Civil War.
Everything.
Everything was going.
I got more on that. Just to continue on your point. I'm gonna jump down to verse 16 on that same chapter. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
Anarchy.
Yeah. You know, hey, they're gonna look at these people, man, these people in these different positions of power, and they're gonna look at them and take it like it says in Job 20, man. You know, the wicked shall be upon what is it? The wicked shall be upon here, let me get it. I got it right here. I got it pulled up right here. It says, let's see, verse.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be anarchy in this place. It's gonna be complete lawlessness. And you know the only thing, you know why women, I don't even mean to get on this whole, but the only reason women have rights is because men have created an environment for them to have rights.
Right.
If all the men came together and said, y'all bitches can't leave the house after 6 o'clock, y'all wouldn't be able to leave that. Y'all, the fact that there's police and there's people to enforce a standard, that's the only reason women can move around and do the things that they do. At the end of the day, you get all your rights from men.
Right.
So that reality is about to hit you square in your face, man.
I found it. Water before you start. This is Job chapter 20, verse 22. It says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall be come upon him." You know, and that wicked going into that average laborer, the average worker man. You know, those people that were under these different men that were in a certain position of power, man. They gonna come after them. You know, because like the brother said, man, it's gonna be complete anarchy, complete chaos. They're not gonna regard, nobody, man. As a matter of fact, there might be some people in that day, they gonna target specific people that was over there. You know, because of something they did and they were, working with them or at a job or anything, man. Politicians.
Yeah, they show you that on the purge. Yeah, every time the purge come around, like they go to their house and remember you did this. All that
shall rain upon him while he is eating. And it's going into these elects, man. I mean, not elects, elites. You know, once they are about to fulfill the NWO, you know, to fulfill their desires of their heart, man, the Lord is gonna slap that shit out their hand.
Man.
Right at that last moment, right when they say, like in Isaiah 14, you know,
That's gonna be heard.
You're gonna be hearing that all kind of stuff.
That was spiritual.
Hey, what was they hearing in Egypt, man?
Man.
They was hearing a lot of cries going up, a lot of wailing. Not regular cries, but wailing.
Yep.
You know when somebody, they let out that long scream, and then it's a silent yell? You know when a kid get a whooping for the first time, he cried, but it's that silent.
Yeah, they
it's
come
that,
out.
That's how you
out.
people go out.
That falls like a mother.
Yeah. That's gonna be the average person out here. You know? Go ahead. That's funny. I thought about it. I thought about my little one. Yeah, what's up? You got it? You got it, right? Second answer? Yeah. Somebody has second answer? Yeah.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 5, it says, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
So it can't be reversed.
Right.
There's nothing that you're going to be able to do carnally. There's nothing that this devil going to be able to do. Like your brother went into, man, it's going to get to the point where it's out of this devil's hands. It's going to spiral out of control. And he thinks he's going to be able to control the chaos that he's creating. But it's going to spiral out of control because the Lord's really the one that's pushing the chaos. So in the fullness of his sufficiency, he's going to be in straits. You know, you get that first bite. We're going to let the rough riders pass. You know, as soon as the food gets done, you get that first piece of pie, you're like, oh man, in the middle of the meeting, the dope will get kicked in on the plate. You know what I mean? So there's nobody that's going to be able to reverse the conditions that are coming upon the earth, man. This society is through.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 6, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the woods, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when they have
to
begun.
say to a hungry lion and get him to stop what he hungry.
Right.
All right, and you overweight, Shirley. It's over. He gonna rub.
Yep.
You don't have to
So-
run hard.
Yeah, Isaiah 55 tells you
He
what.
gonna try. He just gonna try.
I actually read that again, brother. I'm gonna read Isaiah 55.
A little light gallows.
I seen a
All right,
video the other day. Y'all seen the video. This lady trying to put her baby in the car. She still was in the stroller. And she accidentally pushed the stroller, and the stroller started going through the highway. She was so goddamn big. She tried to run and get it, failed. Got up. She was too tired, so she sat there waiting, kind of catch her breath. Another dude had to run across the parking lot and save the baby from going into traffic. That's your people, man. That's what it's gonna look like for y'all to try to escape the evils the Lord sent upon the earth. Man.
All right, 2 Ezra 16 and 6. May any man drive away an hungry lion in the woods, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it has begun to burn.
Man, imagine that. Like the elder Bones Pod said, man. Imagine a lion. You know, there's nothing that gonna stop him from getting that meal, man. Hey, that lion is gonna be eating you, dying bones. You there screaming. It's not gonna, you know, he's not gonna feel sorry for you because you're screaming.
Can anybody pull them off your ass?
Right?
No.
Oh, like that. Well, I think I see videos of dudes trying to. Dude got his finger. He was sticking his finger inside
The Jamaican dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Flex for the ladies, yeah.
Yeah, and the lion grabbed his finger, man, and he couldn't get it up. People trying to help him. and
He
shit.
put both feet on the cage. So
Yeah.
all his body weight to pull off. He couldn't. And everybody was like, hey, nah. Kind of like that dude that burned up in the Tesla. Nobody, they couldn't even get close enough to help him. Screaming for his friend, help, help. It's like, damn, I can't even help you.
Since you mentioned that fire, man, you know, like brother just read, man, we can quench that fire. Especially when it comes to like a grease fire or a battery fire, man.
That was a battery fire.
Those things are very, very difficult to put out,
You
man.
can't just put that out with some water.
Water make it worse.
You can't stop, drop, and roll.
Nigga don't know.
Right.
Nigga make it worse.
Yeah, niggas be like, oh, my bad.
He might be like, "Daddy." You go, fall like, "Man,
Yeah, man. I'm going to read this to back the point up. We're going to make it. Isaiah 55 and 10. It says, for as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth and maketh it to bring forth the bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void. The Lord said he's going to send these scourges for a minute. So it's not going to be any reversal. You never see rain fall and stop and then go back into the clouds. Once it gets started, man, it's going to go. Yeah, man.
taxes got
Got that tax money, they don't really got
they use that.
motorcycle off of Facebook Marketplace. Come on.
Back in 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 7, yeah, saying, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid?
So the same way the Lord was magnified in ancient Egypt, he's going to be magnified in spiritual Egypt. And people are going to witness that, oh, this is the true power.
Right.
We thought we understood. I thought I could lean on this, or this was my God, or this. But they're going to realize, no. The only thing that really matters right now is Yahweh Shah. And if he's with me. Because if he's not, I'm through. And that's when Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter takes place. After we get taken up, people witnessing like, damn, it was them the whole time. Strangers of salvation. How is he coming among the saints? Right.
Verse 11, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence?
Hey, really, this should be the Lord shall promise. The Lord, once he say he gonna do something, that's what it is.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, verse 12, the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, and the sea ariseth up with the waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fish thereof also, before the Lord and before his glory, the glory of his power.
So you gotta think, man. It's gonna be civil unrest, lack of resources and food. There's gonna be natural disasters taking place. War gonna be happening. Missiles hitting this place. The chariots getting busy. There's gonna be nowhere to turn. There's a precept I want to give you. The Lord said, look at the Amos, right? He told me it should be like you escape the lion and the bear.
It shows that shows like on that Independence Day 2, when that mother, when the father ship came, you know what I'm saying, how the earth had its own gravitational pull, man.
Yeah.
This show you in the scriptures that that's what's gonna happen, man.
It's gonna start lifting up.
Yeah, it says the foundation, the earth is gonna quake, the seas and the waters gonna from the deep is gonna be raised up, bro.
Yeah.
There's gonna be trouble.
Even when if you ever witness a plane being close overhead, or a big truck and standing on the sidewalk and a big 18-wheeler drive by you,
Right.
that force kind of pull you in. How much more so the fathership, bro?
Man.
Like I said, it's kind of me just speaking. Man, just think about it. Hey, you gonna have like these the depths of the seas that Esau can't get to. You gonna have these different creatures, like they be seeing the leviathans and these giant sea monsters that they call them. They're gonna be coming up close to the surface. You know, they're gonna be getting ready to come up to the surface. You're gonna start seeing boats and big old like these big old cargo ships. New animals.
The strip says, beast newly created. Yeah.
For that specific day.
Yep. It's about to get different out here, man. You can't even, we can't imagine. We're telling you, but there's no words that we can use to articulate what you're about to experience.
I believe the scriptures go into how the Lord had hidden specific animals for that day. Because if you do some research on the Amazon rainforest, man,
they can't get that deep into it.
Yeah. It's so dark. The trees are so high and so dense, to where it's like complete darkness, even during the day.
Right.
You get deep enough in there, it feels like it's nighttime. When you look up, you can't even see the sky.
Can't
Yeah.
see your hand in front of you.
Shit, they got particular, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, the rainforest, I mean, Amazon, shit. You got the Congo. They got particular stories in those, you know, from those people about seeing like dinosaurs and shit.
Yeah, they'll be like, hey, don't go in there.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Don't go there.
Yeah, I saw like a few years back, like really when I first came into the knowledge, to the truth, they was in the Amazon, the rainforest, they had caught this what looked to be a bat. Like a bat. But that bad boy was big like Shaq, like a person, like NBA, like 7 feet head with a wingspan, like Shaq, like big ass bat looking. In that Amazon. This is yeah, big, like 7 something with a bat, look like a bat. In Amazon. There's some stuff out there, man.
That's like the time over about a year or two ago. Eve was saying that she was getting her nails done and she was in the nail shop and they were watching something on the group channel and they were saying something. Everybody started listening and getting up closer to the island and they said they found them dinosaurs. And they said like them scientists that actually was in there that found them, what happened? They started disappearing, dying off and things like that. Esau, they want to keep certain things secret when it's discovered. Well, that's because the Lord is basically just setting it up for a certain particular time for these different animals and different creatures of the earth to be revealed. You know, I think the rainforest, I don't think they even got but 10% of the 10% of the Amazon.
10%, not even a quarter.
Not even a quarter.
Even over here in America, in the North Americas, man. You see America, you know, different parts of the western United States and over to Canada, that shit's so thick they can't even explore it, bro.
It's like, and it's not like land mass that you can just walk around. Right. Like it's so cliff and jagged, it's like, damn, we can't even, So what happens, you know, when stuff starts popping up, this is big, that heat fuck up, they start coming out of them areas. You know what I mean?
Bro, Daniel 12 and 1.
Got 1 eye, 5
You know what I'm saying? A time of trouble, unlike any other since there was a nation. We ain't never seen what we're about to see. And that tells you how extravagant. You can't put a word on it. I say extravagant or how great, how that it's going to be. Because it's only going to be one time, and then after that, we ain't never seen it. We're going to see it once, and we'll never see it again. Because the kingdom of heaven will be established after that. So you know the Lord is finna go all out, bro. This is gonna be some special shit, bro.
It's gonna be amazing. Hey,
amazing.
Can we read that in Amos where it says?
God, I got that.
I know you.
God, it's Amos chapter 5 and verse 18. It reads, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?"
If you ain't in the good standing with Yahweh, it's just gonna be a horrific death experience. That for a lot of you is gonna be drawn out. Oh yeah.
It says the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
So think about that. You actually escaped the lion. The brother was reading about that hungry lion, right? Say you actually escaped it. Then what's gonna happen? This is what the day of the Lord is gonna be like.
Right. Man. It says as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
Only to run into a black bear. Oh shit. So what is this representing? Escaping one death experience, one peril, only to run into the next. All right? So we're talking about what? The civil unrest, war, lack of food and resources, natural disasters, beasts newly created, beasts on the lands and in the sea. So say you're lucky enough to, we're going to get on this boat and we're going to send Leviathan in there.
Right.
So now you a Moby Dick movie. Now you know what I mean? But now you in the Anaconda movie. You know? Go ahead.
Now it says, or went into a house and leaned his hand on a wall and a serpent bit him.
Yeah, the Anaconda. Right? So look, bro, there's people like going to what's those houses on Halloween that people go to?
Haunted houses.
You like going to haunted houses or escape rooms where you got a pick. You're going to have your pick. You're going to have your feels of that day.
sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven. Y'all remember the old Alfred Hitchcock movie, the birds attacking people and shit? Y'all remember
Oh, they're
that?
gonna be, yeah.
Man,
The Lord
fowls
gonna
of
put a
heaven.
spirit on them, yeah.
That's just how I had a bird chase me. Motherfucker, it's crazy, man. Yeah. And I will appoint over thee 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
Yeah, man. And the Lord's going to bring all kinds of madness out here, man. And people ain't going to have no way to escape, man. The judgment of the Lord is inevitable. Like that Thanos, you know, I am.
Final destination.
Yeah.
Like the people try, they try to escape, but
This
no
is the
matter what
final
they did, the judgment still came.
Right.
You know?
I got a precept as well. This is Sirach chapter 39, verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they power out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. You know, so hey, those creatures created for that purpose to fulfill the vengeance of the Lord, man, they're gonna be running rampant on the planet Earth, man. These people are gonna have no ways of escape.
So amen. Hey, Alvarez Sodom lesson was edifying. Want to give all praise to 142. Want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Want to say shalom to all the brothers. And of course, the